Hi everybody, this is a video all about how to care for a fiddle leaf fig that's dying. So if you like this content, please like and subscribe. Welcome to How to Revive Your Fiddle Leaf Fig. Believe it or not, this beautiful fiddle leaf fig was on death's door just a few months ago. I guess I got it about 2 years ago, and whew, has it been difficult to keep alive. Now, I'll tell you all about light and all about the things that are potential problems for your plant baby, but yeah, it is possible. It is possible to help your plant get back to life. So yeah, watch and see what happens. Whew. So this is my fiddle leaf fig. I love him so much, but he's been really difficult for me to keep alive. So please watch this video for my tips and tricks on how to keep these beautiful, gorgeous fiddle leaf figs alive without, accidentally killing them along the way. Because I tell you what, I've really kind of run the gamut in what I've attempted. So I think I figured it out. And my goal long term is to have like this massive tree. But currently, I live in an apartment with east facing light. So I thought it was going to be okay. I think ideally these suckers like to be in a corner, or at least one side is facing south, because they are pretty like light hungry. But yeah, I've managed to keep this guy alive for more than a few years after he's lost leaves, all that stuff, and now even in non-growing season he's growing brand new leaves. So this is just a video about my tips and tricks on how to help your fiddle leaf figs survive. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is start with fresh water. I know plenty of people who swear by using filtered water for their fiddle leaf figs, but I typically just snag water from my tap. I also fill up a squirt bottle so I can mist my fiddle leaf figs leaves. It's especially handy when you clean the leaves. Okay, now watering. You'll notice that I've already watered a little bit ahead of this time, but that was just for filming. But typically, fiddle leaf figs don't love to be overwatered, so you almost just want to water them just enough. From what I've noticed, one of the big mistakes that I made with my fiddle leaf fig was watering it too much. He got really upset and he got brown edges called which was a symptom of root rot, and you'll see that there's still one leaf that looks like it's symptomatic of root rot. It's over there on the left side of the screen. But in general, it's been doing really well. Now what I'm picking at right now are these grow lights that have really saved this fiddle leaf fig. I mean, gosh, there was a brand new huge leaf that just came out, and it's not even growing season. So if your fiddle leaf fig is dying and you aren't overwatering it, it's very likely that it's not getting enough light. What I've noticed is that my fiddle leaf fig needs a ton of light, and even though I'm in an east-facing window, which is really good, and it gets really nice morning light, it doesn't get the best light throughout the day. So my mom has a fiddle leaf fig that just thrives in her home, but she has an actual house. I have an apartment, so I don't have that many corner windows. So instead, I had to supplement by getting some grow lights that are really cute. I mean, it turns my room into a teenage rave girl's dream, but I dig it. I'm all about it. So yeah, so if you can have your fiddle leaf fig in a corner, so maybe like an east-south or a southwest, then I bet you won't need the grow lights. But in my case, I only had this east-facing window available, so I just added this grow light, and boy oh boy did it come back to life. Okay, so this is a clip of me spritzing or misting my fiddle leaf fig, and in general he likes it. I typically do it because I like to clean the leaves with the mister. It seems to be really easy, convenient, just a nice way to clean the leaves. But I typically clean the leaves about once a week, but I've gone a little bit longer. From what I've noticed, cleaning the leaves is a really big part of just the care. Plus, it's just really relaxing. I love it. So those are most of my tips. Come here, baby. Get up. Get up. Yeah. All right, so those are most of my tips. The only other things I can think of are if you do choose to go the grow light route, which if you live in an apartment without that corner space, that might be a really good option for you. Make sure you either get a light that has a timer on it. So this one I got off Amazon. I think this grow light was around like $20. I'm not exactly sure. I'll link it in the bio or in the description below. Either make sure it has one already built in, or you can get something like a Christmas tree timer. And those work really well as well. I have this guy set to be on for 12 hours a day. So he gets a ton of light, even in times when there isn't a bunch of light going on outside or it's not the ideal space. Yeah, and then the other thing, these are really finicky plants. Like, they don't like to be overwatered. They don't like to be underwatered. They don't like to be touched too much. I mean, they're difficult. But one way to ensure that it isn't getting messed with too much is to look at where your vent is on the ground. So like my vent is a few feet away in that direction, so it doesn't get a bunch of air aimed at it. You can also like adjust the settings of your vent if you have that kind of air situation, so that it doesn't blow directly onto the plant. So yeah, those are my tips and tricks. I wish you the best of luck. I believe in you. I think that you can make this plant come back to life just like I have. It's totally within your realm of capability. So yeah, remember to like and subscribe if you like this content. I love plants and I like talking about them. So have a good day.
Oh, the crazy boy. It's crazy boy.